Welcome to our Asian Star Trend channel. Today we have the following news. Hope you and your friends. Have you ever witnessed a kiss that seemed to suspend the world around it? No swelling soundtrack, no sweeping gestures, just a moment so unassuming it takes your breath away. That's exactly what happened in the latest short drama featuring Yu Long and rising star Yang Mie Mie. A single still from the scene, a simple kiss, has set the internet ablaze. At first glance, there is nothing extravagant about it, no special effects, no dramatic dialogue. Just two young actors, a single look, and a distance so naturally close that when their lips meet, time itself seems to falter. What makes this kiss so magnetic? Viewers are calling it the kiss that breathes, a moment that feels real enough to touch. It isn't just about two characters, it's about vulnerability. Their body language speaks of restraint and inevitability. The camera doesn't intrude. It simply lets the silence grow until the smallest motion feels seismic. Critics say this is the rare kind of screen romance that reminds us why we watch love stories in the first place, for the purity of connection. Fans, meanwhile, can't stop analyzing each frame. You can see trust in their eyes. One viral comment reads. Another says, "It's not a kiss for the camera, it's a kiss for the heart." When the clip ends, something lingers. You feel the weight of everything unsaid, the courage to reach out, the risk of being met halfway. And maybe that's why people keep coming back to it, because for a few seconds, it lets us believe in the love so simple, so certain, that the world really can stand still. By the end of this scene, the internet couldn't stop talking. The emotions, the camera work, the chemistry, and how, even in an age of cynicism, a kiss on screen can make us believe in romance again. The moment arrives without warning, Yu Long and Yang Mie Mie, standing so close that silence becomes its own language. No sweeping music. No overacted declarations. Just soft light and a stillness that feels like it belongs to another time. He wears a simple brown suit, his eyes not fully closed, as if trying to memorize her face before the moment disappears. She, in a white sweater, holds the edge of his coat like an anchor. One glance. One breath. Then their lips meet. What happens next is the reason the scene has taken over social media. Somehow, in just a few seconds, they capture something more than a kiss. They capture the weight of everything unsaid, hesitation, tenderness, and the kind of longing that no script can fully describe. Viewers call it the kiss that stopped time. Frame by frame, people analyze the tension in their hands, the way their bodies lean into trust. Some swear it's not just acting. Others say it's the purity of the directing, stripping love back to its simplest form. When the clip ends, you're left with an unexpected ache, a reminder that love, in its quietest form, is still capable of surprising us. And maybe that's why this single, unhurried kiss has gone viral. It lets us all believe, just for a moment, that something so simple can still feel infinite. Your expression is understated yet speaks volumes. This isn't just a kiss, it's a reach for something deeply personal. Yang Mie Mie, with her hair tied back by a simple black ribbon, wears no heavy makeup and no overstyling. That simplicity becomes its own language. From her eyes to the smallest tilt of her head, everything radiates sincerity. She is neither passive nor forceful. Her presence feels like an invitation, as if she's quietly building a safe place between the two of you. If you blink, you might miss it, but her hand on your coat is everything. It trembles with hesitation, yet clings with the desperate wish to hold on, to keep this moment from vanishing too soon. That single gesture turns the kiss into something achingly real, so much so that audiences everywhere are asking the same question: was this only acting? Or did we just watch a confession, disguised as a scene? Director Wong Kar-wai once said, "When two people kiss on camera, it's not just acting. It's a way of saying what words cannot." That sentiment is exactly what this kiss delivers. It's not about the spectacle. It's about what remains unsaid, the risk of being vulnerable, the silent exchange of trust, the way two beating hearts meet in stillness. By the time the scene fades out, the kiss has already traveled beyond the screen. It lingers with the audience like a quiet shiver, a reminder that even in the make-believe world of drama, there are moments so pure they feel almost stolen from real life. The magic of this scene has nothing to do with how long the kiss lasts, it's in the truth behind every movement. Without the synchronization of their eyes, the harmony of their breath, Even the most perfectly framed kiss would feel hollow, but this one, every moment whispers. Never shouts. Subtle. Effortless, and in an age when audiences are almost impossible to fool, a kiss needs more than pretty faces and lighting. It needs heart. It needs to make people believe that what they're seeing is real. That is why this quiet moment between Yulong and Yang Mie Mie has traveled so far beyond an ordinary scene. It has become something collective, a shared emotion, a sigh caught in the throats of millions, followed by the same words again and again online. Oh my god, my heart just melted. Look closer. Yang Mie Mie, her hair tied back with a simple ribbon, no heavy makeup, no gloss. She holds his coat lightly, a small gesture that says everything. Hesitation, yes, but also a silent plea not to let go. He leans in, eyes half open as if memorizing her, holding on to a vision even as the world narrows to one breath, one heartbeat. Of all the romantic scenes we've watched, why does this one stay with us? Perhaps because it feels too real. Or maybe because, deep down, we all long for a kiss like this, unhurried, unpolished, unafraid. For a brief moment, a drama turned into something else entirely. Not a scene. Not a script. Just a reminder that even in fiction, love when it's this simple can still feel infinite. Just hours after the drama's release, social media erupted. Clips, GIFs, captions all orbiting around one tender moment. Fan accounts replayed it frame by frame, terrified of missing the slightest detail. Millions of hearts melted because of one kiss. Why did a short, quiet scene spread like wildfire? 2 words, authentic emotion in an era where on-screen kisses are choreographed to perfection. Spins, closed eyes, swelling music. This one broke every rule. Gentle. Subtle. Different. And in that restraint lay its power, making audiences pause, breathe, and press replay. I can't remember the last time I looked forward to a kiss simply because it was so pure, one viewer wrote. No rush. No exaggeration. Just something that soothes my heart. Online polls quickly crowned it the most beautiful kiss on Chinese TV this year. Not because it looked beautiful, but because it felt beautiful. I've watched it 19 times and it still makes me tremble, a fan confessed. Soon, nicknames started trending: Melting Sugar, the kiss of trust and tenderness. Even older viewers, usually quiet about youthful love, chimed in. I thought I was too old to be moved by a kiss. But Yang Mie Mie and Yulong reminded me that gentleness can reach you at any age. The numbers are staggering. 10 million views on Douyin in 24 hours for a 20-second clip from a non-blockbuster drama. On Weibo, the hashtag fans wrote poetry, composed music, even turned the kiss into memes. Romantic and hilarious at once. In a fast-scrolling world, this scene slowed people down. It proved that a soft, genuine kiss can pierce through noise in the way no spectacle can. As Audrey Hepburn once said, the best thing to hold on to in life is each other. And yet one question lingers: did it all end when the camera stopped? That connection between Yulong and Yang Mie Mie wasn't just in the kiss, it was in every glance and pause before it. In a behind-the-scenes interview, Yulong admitted, "That was one of the easiest scenes I've ever filmed. I didn't need to imagine the emotion." Yang Mie Mie soft reply deepened the mystery: some feelings don't need acting. You just trust the person in front of you. Teasing or truth? No one knows, and that's why everyone keeps watching.